What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mustard, back with another video, and today we here to talk about Infinite Warfare. This game was very odd, I'll say. The year 2016, if I am correct, I believe I'm correct. Anyways, this was the year where they thought, when we show our trailer off, it got a lot of downvotes, by the way. It was one of the most disliked Call of Duty trailers. Not most disliked, most viewed Call of Duty trailers of all time. I think Black Ops 6 just beat it, and it's literally been almost 10 years, y'all. Like, it's insane. But to represent that, oh my god, I'm saying that word wrong. But to fix their mistake, they came out with Call of Duty Remastered also. So they had the Call of Duty fan base divided for this year. Either you can go play Remastered Modern Warfare, or you can go play this game. And this game got swept out of the water. People just wanted to go play Modern Warfare Remastered. But let's talk about the campaign real quick, because I gotta say, this campaign honestly blew me away. It wasn't the same old, good guy turns evil and now is going after you. So pretty much in this campaign, you have to leave Earth because all of Earth's resources gets depleted, and you have to go to other planets to actually see if you can live there, if you can get materials, so we can start colonizing. And you're known as United Nations, like, Space Association or something like that. Something close. Settlement Alliance. I think it's United Nations Settlement Alliance. Something like that. And there was people who was a part of that group that really didn't, agree with all the laws and stuff that were going on. So pretty much you end up getting attacked by these people, and they start calling themselves SDF, the Settlement Defense Front. And they pretty much are totalitarians. Like, they disagree with everything you got going on because they have their own beliefs. So everything that you're working for to colonize and stuff like that, they start destroying it. They got their own beliefs. They got their own idea what they want to do. And this was very interesting because the guy you play as, Nick Reyes, I believe that's his name. The guy has story. He has background. And you'll even fall in love with his partner in crime, Salter. She was a really good partner. They even made the robot like that, he's just supposed to be a robot and really not have no personality. His name's like, Ethan? He was pretty good too. The world building for campaign was absolutely there for this game. And I'm surprised, for as bad as I'm about to dog this game, and you're gonna see why, the campaign was really good. They had a world. It wasn't the same old crap that we normally get. It was beautiful. Like, it was beautiful. And they kind of had like they over the top moments, but in all reality, I kind of really like the story because this is a possibility of something that maybe could happen in the future. What sucks is your character, you do lose a lot of good characters in this campaign. The person that you're playing as dies, which that's what you're looking at now. Spoiler alert, late, sorry y'all, but I very much enjoyed this campaign. So I ain't really got nothing bad to say about it, but y'all, let's move on to multiplayer. Multiplayer. I'm gonna start with the maps with Breakout, which is cool. Crusher, kind of ass. Scorch, alright, I guess. Retaliation, that was actually a pretty good map. Frontier was Grounded, good map. Precinct, trash. Frost, trash. Bro, Throwback, literally one of the best maps in the game. Terminal, fuck that map. Skydock, it was alright. Mayday, alright. Genesis, it was like a repeat of Strike Zone, I believe. But yeah, I didn't show y'all the DLC maps because I didn't bother to get the fucking DLC for this game. This game was not good, so I'm not gonna get the DLC for it. But anyways, other than the maps, let's really get into multiplayer though. Let's see. This was weird because this was I think the second Call of Duty, don't count me if I'm wrong, but this is the second Call of Duty who had the gun variants. So like, if y'all don't really see me pull up guns or nothing like that, it's literally because gun variants took over this game. Like, you know, you could have one gun and then next thing you know, they got an MK2 version. Yeah, stuff got out of control. Like, I had like a sniper that I always called Rainbow Bright, but it's I forgot the name of that sniper, but it's like the variant was called like the Widowmaker or something like that. You know, yeah, it was a lot of stuff going on. This was also back during the time where, you know, loot boxes were still a thing. Remember when loot boxes used to be like everyone's most shittiest thing, and now battle passes are a thing? Yeah, remember that. Yeah, actually, one time I actually, you know, opened a loot box and got another loot box. I bullshit you not. If I find that picture, I'm gonna put it on here. I literally opened a loot box and got a loot box. Like, shit was insane. But multiplayer, very odd. I mean, like, the multiplayer wasn't bad. The movement system tried to be like Black Ops 3. I'm not gonna hold y'all up. It was like what this multiplayer tried to do was really implicate a lot of stuff from Black Ops 3, and it just wasn't Black Ops 3, and that was the problem with this multiplayer. Like, the movement, I felt like they tried to make it faster than Black Ops 3, and it wasn't good. You know, everything was space. So, you know, like, I mean, like, the space, like, if this wasn't a Call of Duty game, this would have actually been a nice game. I feel like the Call of Duty tagline, like, ruined the multiplayer in a bit. They did have the abilities. They had specialists. Try to remember all the specialist abilities. That take up a lot of time in the video. I'm not gonna lie. I remember like the robot having like a cat, and then the one I got now, some dude like shoots out like a gun that like shoots everywhere, bro. Like, there's a lot to try to remember about this game. There also was the groups that you could be into, which leveling them up gave you like special rewards and stuff like that. But I do feel like that this was like rushed in a way, because this was like year 3, I believe, in like Boots on the Ground or whatever, and people were pretty much tired of Boots on the Ground at this point. So that's why I made up that point of earlier. People like downvoted the shit out of this game when the trailer came out. But multiplayer was not good. Like, remembering, I literally played most of the multiplayer by myself, and most of the Call of Duty games I have played with a friend or a few friends. But this is the one where I mostly played by myself because my friends didn't get this shit. They were like, I'm not wasting my money. I was a die hard let's play Call of Duty until, you know, you can't play Call of Duty anymore. But yeah, the multiplayer is there. So let's move on to the next thing, zombies. Zombies for this game. I'll tell you what I do know, because I'm not gonna lie. This is a very biased review for zombies, I'll say, necessarily. So I do know that the zombies takes place in like the 1980s, and you know, their, you know, maps were called scenes or whatever. They were trying to be like, it was trying to have like an 80s like horror movie like effect for zombies, is what I'll say, or whatever. But I honestly think that in every which way that they really kind of failed. Like, I don't know. When I went to go check how much time I put into the zombies, I played like 2 games. That was literally it. Like, I did not enjoy this zombies at all. It was already bad enough that it didn't enjoy most of the multiplayer and its guns. And yeah, sadly enough, I got to like Prestige 5 in multiplayer, which is crazy. Yeah, I never finished multiplayer, y'all. I should have said that before, but they got like this little coin system, which I couldn't figure out what it was for. They had a ticket system, which I couldn't figure out what it was for. They switched out the mystery box for this magic wheel. I was like, bro, what the hell is this? Yeah, this what you're watching now is 2024 content. of me trying to understand zombies, because like when it was when it was there then, I wasn't happy with it. I don't like the aesthetic that they tried to go for. Like, I get it. Like, this was around a time period too where I felt like, you know, other companies within Activision trying to do zombies should have just stopped. I don't know why they kept doing it, as time would tell. But like, yeah, Treyarch should be the only one making zombies. I'm sorry. Every other company, find something else to do. Like, I'm gonna be real. A lot of people gonna hate me for this, but Ghost having Extinction, that was actually good. People slept on it. I'm sorry, but like, zombies in this game is trash. Like, me trying to even understand what the hell is going on for zombies, I was like, bruh. I was like having a migraine. And I know that this is kind of unfair because there's probably a story, there's probably a lot to tell. And people were like, oh, the zombies really good. I did not enjoy the zombies at all. I literally only played like 2 games. And don't get me wrong, when I checked it up, people were going to be like, oh, you only played 2 games, so that's not really fair. No, I got to like round 80. Like, I literally checked and I was at like round 80. And I'm like, bruh, I literally played the shit out of like 2 games and then never touched it again, which was insane. So I'm just like, yeah, I couldn't do it. So, final verdict for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I really wanted to be nice for the campaign or whatever, but the campaign is literally the only saving grace for this game. So I'm giving it a 3 out of 10, bro. This Call of Duty was just bad in every which way, and they were pretty much telling you, go play Call of Duty Remastered. And I probably should do a remastered video, but there's a reason why I'm not, because it's a remastered game. But I'm gonna touch up just real quick why you shouldn't play remastered either, because everybody knew the goddamn maps. It's a remastered game, so I didn't want to play that either. Call of Duty just pretty much pissed me off for 2016. So yeah, we pretty much had to deal with it. But like I said, 3 out of 10. This game was trash. So until next time, y'all, I'm out.